Welcome to Texas on the channel. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be installing the push buttons for the bumpers. These are the password JDM quick releases. You push the button to release the bumper quickly. I installed these originally because the tabs back here were broke. About a year ago I installed them and they'd seized up over time. So I'm going to reinstall them with new ones. But this time I'm going to be using Bestline, which is a multi-purpose lubricant. It has 1,001 uses. Awesome stuff. There will actually be a link in the description where you can get your own and use a 20% off coupon code to get some. This stuff is amazing. I've even used it in my guns. It's a pretty awesome lubricant. But basically I'm going to put that spray inside the button. That way it doesn't seize up like it did last time. Now I already have the hardware kit installed. Basically just drilled a small hole, installed it with the nut and the washers, and then this piece just unscrews. So I'll take it out and I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so this bigger nut right here will come off. I'm going to go ahead and spray some of the Bestline no squeak in. Now this stuff is pretty awesome because you can actually get your doors on your car to quit squeaking, your house doors to quit squeaking. I mean, it's no squeak, but it's also a lot of other things. Really cool, and it keeps corrosion and rust from forming. So I'm going to do that there, and then I'm also going to do it on the threads itself. That way it doesn't seize up again, because I couldn't even get them off. I had to cut the old ones out. Now you'll have to drill a hole. Typically, since there's no hole here, you'll have to put this in, drill a hole here, put this piece in right here, and then put the bumper where you want it, and on the back side mark with a Sharpie or something to drill a hole. But since I've already done that, it's just going to be a quick, easy install here. Just going to tighten it down by hand. I'll check it regularly, make sure it hasn't loosened up, but I'm just going to tighten it by hand for now, and then that's it. Now I'm going to lube it up just a little bit more just to make sure. And there's that. I mean, it's a pretty simple install. Now I'm going to go to the other side and do it on there too. As you can see, I already have the front one. I did resurface the headlights in 2K clear over them. There will be a link in the description for the video of that on my James D Guy channel. They actually turned out really good. But yeah. Don't mind right here, I was wet sanding while the paint was still apparently too wet, and it just peeled it off instead of wet sanding. So that's why I got to reshoot. I'm going to add one more layer to the whole car. But we'll go ahead and do this side. This side I actually removed it so that I can show you how to install the entire kit. We've got the way it's packaged right here. There'll be a link in the description where I bought these, by the way. But these ones here work actually pretty well. You just got to make sure to use them frequently or lube them up. But yeah, so this is the password JDM one, and I'll show you. Now you will have to drill a hole that's the same size, just a little bit bigger than the stud piece. But you'll put a bolt, one of the bolts on first. We're going to adjust this in a lot. Then you'll put a washer on next. And then you'll put a washer on the back side and then the bolt on the back side. Nice and solid. Now we'll take this part out of the package. And we'll lube it up with the Bestline, just like we did on the other side. Make sure the threads are pretty lubed too. You don't want to tighten this too tight just in case it wants to seize on there. Just a hand tight would probably be good, because it's hard to get them off once they seize. And we'll go ahead and see if this is the right level, which it looks like it needs to go in just a little bit more. So have to go ahead and loosen this up. Now you'll just twist it in just a little bit more. There we go. Comes right off. That's how it's supposed to work. Nice and solid and comes right out. I'm gonna go ahead and lube this up just a little bit more. That way we can make sure these don't seize like the last ones did. I'll tighten this back up all the way and we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and give a little walk around. But there it is. Got all 4 of the quick release bumpers. A lot of people would ask why I'd even want to do this on the front of the car. Since I'm going to be installing the turbo, the intercooler, all that good stuff, I want to have access to it quickly just in case I have a boost leak and I want to fix it fairly quick. I can just undo those and then little clips under the hood and the whole bumper comes off. When the bumper comes off easy, it saves you a lot of time. But yeah, everything else still looking good. I drive it every once in a while to see if I can cycle that transmission fluid, but that transmission just starts acting funky after it warms up. So it's still gonna have to be swapped out. But hopefully in the next video on this channel, I can do the engine removal and paint the engine bay. So I'll be pulling the entire engine and transmission out, showing you how to do that without wasting all of you guys' time, and go into detail and paint the engine bay to match the outside. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to do today, is do a little install of those and give you guys some updates. So there will be more stuff coming, and I do still need to do a video recap of this Civic and everything we've done to it. We gotta put the side skirt back on, but it doesn't look like much, but this car's come a long ways too. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you liked the video. Drop me a comment. Love interacting with you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.